So, I don't know again where to start. Kasi hindi ako marunong mag-express ng gusto kong sabihin. But I actually don't know anymore kung sino pang pwede ko mapagsabihan or kung saan ko pwedeng ilabas yung nararamdaman ko because I'm so tired and ayoko nang idamay pa yung family ko and especially my partner. Lalo na alam ko sa sarili ko na paulit-ulit na lang lahat ng mga ganitong scenario or situations. Wala lang, gusto ko lang maglabas. Like I feel like I'm talking to someone. And I'm not really sure if I'm gonna upload this or what, pero people think it's so easy to just feel something na hindi mo naman talaga gusto. Nasasabihin nila na it's up to you, nasa iyo lang yan. Kaya mo naman labanan, kaya mo naman, yes, nalalabanan, kaya naman talaga. Pero minsan mas malakas talaga yung brain. Yung spike ng brain mo somewhere na hindi mo kontrolado. Now, after so many years, nalulungkot lang ako kasi up until now, I'm still like this. And I still don't understand myself. Actually, after understanding kung bakit ako nagkakaganito, mas naging madali. Pero naging masakit siya. Kasi, no matter how hard you try to explain to other people, they won't just, hindi nila maintindihan because hindi naman nila talaga pinagdadaanan or hindi sila yung nagdadaan doon. People would say na maraming taong may problema dyan. Marami din namang nagdadaan sa mas mahirap na sitwasyon compared to me, which is true. I am fully aware of that. Itong pinagdadaanan ko, I know some of you can relate if na-diagnose din kayo with a mental health issue. I am fully aware na mas okay yung buhay ko compared to other people. Mas masarap, kumbaga, mas komportable yung buhay ko. Mas marami pang problema yung ibang tao and everything. Pero, it's not just the problem It's not just yung issue mo sa buhay if masarap ba yung kinakain mo, kung masarap ba yung buhay mo, or if wala kang masyadong iniintindi or anything. Iba to. It's something, it's a mental issue na sobrang hirap labanan. And I tried to talk to my close or my loved ones. They do listen, but they really don't understand, and it pains me more. Lalo na pag sinasabi nila na mag-pray ka lang, magiging okay ka. I do pray. I pray a lot. Pray gives me hope and faith that someday I would feel worth it of loving, na worth it na mahalin ako ng mahal ko sa buhay kasi I'm in a perfect shape, or not even in perfect shape, but I'm in a good shape. Pero yung dito, minsan hindi man naman madadaan to sa dasal. That's why there's a lot of doctors or scientists that study this kind of issues because it's science. It's science, Diba? Kung nga yung mga nasa mental hospital, yung mga baliw, they cannot control themselves anymore. It's because kinokontrol na sila ng brain nila. And kumbaga, iba to. Iba yung brain. Pag nagpa-CT scan ka or nagpa-scan ka dyan, iscan mo yung utak ng mga normal people sa mga merong mental health issues like ADHD, bipolar, or anything, magkaiba. Makikita mo, iba talaga. So, tulad nito, these are the days that I feel so down. I don't even know why. I feel so sad, but I don't even know why. naman dapat maging rason para maging malungkot ako or ma-depress ako. It's because I have a good life. I'm eating properly. Bagong ligo pa ako. Maganda yung shampoo ko and everything. I just feel so sad and down. And siguro isa pa nakadagdag doon because gusto ko magsalita sa asawa ko. I want to open up to him just like what I always do. But at this moment, parang ayoko na lang. Kasi parang naaawa na lang din ako sa kanya. Na for 10 years na magkasama kami, wala siyang ibang narinig or nakita kung di yung ganitong side ko. And I know that he's tired. And yung nafe-feel ko ngayon, yung parang, ganun pala yan, no? Sa sobrang pagmamahal mo sa isang tao, parang you just want to let them go. You just want to set them free. Set them free from you. Kasi you know they deserve so much better. Ang hirap itong nagmamahal sila ng tao na merong ganito. Na, sometimes he feels like he thinks that I'm ungrateful and that I'm not thankful of my life, which I am, and that I am happy. But it's just that sometimes it's not because of what I have in life, but it's because of what I have here. And it's so hard to find. Gusto ko na siyang i-let go. Kahit alam ko masakit, I wanna let him go kasi he doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve it. Alam ko wala ako sa posisyon para sabihin yon. Kasi siya lang naman ang makakapagsabi. Pero kung ganito lang ako, kung hindi ako magbabago, kung hindi magiging okay yung utak ko, mas gugustuhin ko na lang. Nothing, baby. Nothing. Yun lang talaga yung nararamdaman ko. Nakadagdag pa kasi meron ako na panaginipan kanina. And ngayon ko lang na-realize it's not because of jealousy. But because sa sobrang pagmamahal ko sa kanya, gusto ko siyang i-let go. Because I don't want him to be with someone like me. To be with someone na nalulungkot na walang dahilan. Na tao na walang dahilan. Sa tao nawawalan ng hope. Sa tao nawawalan ng pag-asa minsan kahit na okay naman ang lahat. Siguro kaya pagod na lang din ako magsabi sa family ko. Kina mama, kina auntie. Kasi I know naman nakikinig sila na they do understand. But, makikita mo pa lang sa mga advices nila, they really don't know. I am thankful kasi they keep on pushing me na mag-pray, which is I am praying. But, I was hoping na sana mas itry pa nilang pag-aralan or intindihin lahat. Like for them to get the knowledge about this. I hate it when people say to others with mental health na kulang kasi kayo sa dasal, kulang kasi, oh my gosh. It's not that. It's really not that. And stop saying that. So yeah, I guess this is my first diary and I will make sure, I don't know, parang ayoko siyang i-upload kasi ayoko umiiyak and ayoko nagpapakita ng ganito. People will think, di naman lahat open-minded. So, I don't know, I just want to say something. I feel so really, really down. And I love my husband so much and gusto ko siyang kausapin but right now, I think I can't.